Something I'm going to explain is before I start my new LP, and no, I'm not going to games on sale because I just did and they're not really interesting. Is that what I was going to play through this whole new year was Minecraft. Well, not whole year. I meant like before the release of Super Mario 3D World. But if you have watched my announcement video before this, you'll see that I quit Minecraft because of one simple reason. All of my villagers died. And that led me to delete the world because I absolutely despised
Why are
that
you
fact.
recording? I didn't even tell you to record what?
My brother's talking to someone else, not me. So,
Yeah, fake playing about a skyblock.
I was gonna think about something to say. I was thinking about Minecraft stuff and all the reason for why I hate Minecraft is because of a lot of things. The only thing I like about Minecraft is the maps that they have. But other than that, I am so excited for the release for Super Mario 3D World,
Dang.
which if I stream that, I'll say this right now, I will be streaming the first episode of the game,
59.
and I know my brother would want to play that with me, and that will lead to
Not to mention,
me playing through
which counts as 55.
4 worlds of Super Mario 3D World. Hopefully, none of them have to have touchscreens enabled because I am always going to play on the big screen. If I don't, then the screen turns black. So, now we are going to my new LP, which I'm going to have to cut until I make it there. So I'll be right back. You guys will be very psyched. And the title of this video, if you have already seen, is just going into a new and exciting LP. So I'll be right back. And yes, I got Uno, but it was a waste of time to get it because I thought that you would play with computer players, and that's why I got the game, but you play with Switch players. And I got a Nintendo membership account as well. Not account, meaning I just got membership for online gameplay. Now I'm going to cut. Alright, I am back. You guys will know for a fact what this is, but here's the cutscene.
Oh. Yeah. Aw. Oh. Eh? Oh.
Favorite part coming up.
Oh yeah. Yep. Ha-ha. Here we go.
Here we go.
Yeah. Okay. Come on. Oh yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Wow. Zowie.
Welcome. No, it's not gonna say it yet. Hold on. Somehow I thought it would, but it doesn't.
Oh. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh, here I go.
Alright,
No idea.
so it does say the game's name at some point. So I'm not gonna say what this game's name is, but I know a lot of you have known this game because it comes up on Halloween of 2019. But I'm going to just talk to some NPCs, and this is pretty cool.
Oh, hey, bro. Oh,
Hey, bro.
oh, doggy.
I love how Mario just says. I love how Mario just talks a bit. He says quite a few words, but I love Luigi's wowie zowie. That part was my favorite. Welcome guests to the last result. Are you ready to check in? I'm not ready. Not a problem at all. Make yourself comfortable. Come see me when you're ready. The most hilarious part was the first time I played this, which was I think a couple months ago. Polterpup, which is this doggy's name, was stuck. Herg! Princess Peach definitely didn't forget to pack anything. Ah, Luigi, what's up? Ah, oh no! You talk to them again? My head's stuck, I can't get out! It'll always talk to the Toad. So, it's not really recommended, but I'm going this way anyways. Wait, I didn't even talk to you in my first playthrough. Is something the matter? I hope nothing is making your stay here less than perfect. Our entire staff is devoted to providing you with the ideal vacation experience. Hey, hey, hey. And then Princess Peach. I was gonna talk to her last, but I'm gonna talk to her next. This hotel is so big, Luigi. It's gorgeously decorated too. We're so lucky to have gotten an invitation to come here. Ciao. Ciao. I love Polterpup. He's so nice, and actually Polterpup will be a huge help later on in the game, which is my favorite part. Please make yourself comfortable. Perhaps you'd like us to sample our selection of beverages.
Oh wait, this got a call.
My apologies for the inconvenience, but the elevator is temporarily out of service. We should have it in tip-top shape soon. I don't believe you. What do you think of the hotel? We take pride of the luxury and splendor it offers. Remember them floating, because that will also be a huge hint for later. At least they're not stuck. It looks like you haven't checked in yet. Please make your way to the front desk. It's right over there. I've talked to everyone. Now we will check in. The steward. Welcome, guests, to the last resort. Are you ready to check in? I am.
Thank you.
Guests, welcome to the last resort. My name is Helen Gravely, and I am the owner of this hotel. I am absolutely delighted that you have decided to accept my invitation. You all must be very tired. Come, allow me to show you your room. I know I'm saying things wrong, I don't really care. Oh, no need to worry about your luggage. Our exceptional staff will take care of it for you. You are VIPs after all. I didn't do the ha 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 thing because she just did it for herself. We prepared a first-rate experience for you. All the wrappings of luxury. Shall we get going? I'm allergic to makeup.
Let's go. Hey. Whoops.
Also, I don't really trust this lady. That's how I got the voice, by the way, from Paper Mario the Origami King, which was my last LP. That smile in the end, that's also mischievous. And don't mind the skip. That'll always be there every cutscene. Because I played this game before, like I said. Mario, Luigi, and Peach's rooms are over there. Or over here. We prepared rooms for you toads as well. Hope you enjoy your stay. I dare say you will remember it for the rest of your lives.
Bye-bye. Okay. Bye. Bye. Night night. Night night.
Aww, I still love it.
Oh.
The door is now locked. You can't exit this door.
Huh?
Polterpup is stopping us anyways. I still love that the Polterpup is just letting us come. If you open this door, that's what will happen. And then opening this. I love how they just spring out. And then this is the bathroom. I actually didn't see this part. Aww, I didn't see this part at all. Come on, there we go. Hoppy! Nothing. I might not talk much, by the way, because I'm just focused on the game. And I already used my excitement yesterday, and I was working a lot to do. So now, we will head to bed. We've checked everything. And the baby wants to go in every room. Never mind, she just heard the door open and close.
Look how massive this thing is.
So, now we are going to sleep. Time to rest.
Oh.
I think it's to the point where
Nice.
Flashlight, notebook, and that's it. And imagine this. They're not sleeping with covers. And also, who sleeps with their clothes on? And with their shoes on as well. I love that. I love how he opens the notebook and then falls right to sleep right when he was about to read it. He was just so tired.
Huh? 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 Hello?
Now things get scary. Peach, has been kidnapped. Now, things are looking scarier. I'm gonna take everything down. Those balloons have popped. The teapots are fine. I haven't seen this though. Oh, scaredy rat. Even though that's really called a mouse, but I call it a scaredy rat. Heh. There's gold right there. I'm actually going to try to get a... I'm actually going to try to do better in this game than I did the first time I played through. Dark energy is turning the hotel into what it actually is. Even though it's not actually what it is. No, I need my hat. No, I actually didn't check that either. There will be a lot of new things I've never seen before. And at some point, there will be auto running. You are all gonna pop. That's Mario's room. And I can't flash that spider. Mario's room is empty.
Mario.
And that's normal. Mario always goes missing in every yes, I'm not gonna say in every Luigi's Mansion game. Every time you play as Luigi, that is, except for like New Super Luigi U or something, Mario is normally not there. Wow, I reached a dead end. So now we go into this room, which is Peach's room. And Peach is also missing. Oh. Paper airplane. These balloons again. If you open these doors, it'll be the same thing, right? A little bit. Wow. I was thinking if you press pause, something would happen, but nothing has happened. I can't go in the bathroom. And then that's everything in Peach's room. Now we're going to the main source of the scariness. We needed to go to Peach's room. We needed to go to Peach's room before heading to the elevator. It wouldn't have let us go through. It would have. Nothing would have happened. Well. This is my most esteemed VIP. I was just on my way to see you. Is your room living up to your expectations? Doesn't it scream good taste? Oh, I can barely contain myself. You have no idea how much I've wanted you to accept my invitation. Why is that? I'm sure you're wondering. Haha, you will see. Oh wait, you see. Sorry. There's someone I truly adore. I'm sorry if I'm reading these things wrong. He's the inspiration for some of my greatest ideas, like inviting you here. I'm such a huge fan of his. That's why it's so wonderful that I got to introduce him to you. That's right, Luigi. I hope you're ready. It's King Boo.
Surprise, Luigi. It's me, King Boo. That old goat had me locked up tight in his lab. But guess what? I got out. The hotel owner was just dying to meet me, so she busted me out. Pretty lucky, huh? Anyway, I didn't think you'd actually show up here. I was ready though, just in case. In fact, my vengeance is nearly complete. What do I mean by vengeance? I'm glad you asked. I'm trapping you and everyone in your little vacation party in France. There, Luigi. It'll all be over soon.
I actually wonder what happens if King Boo actually catches you, because I didn't let him catch me, I just ran. So I'm gonna actually let him catch me. It'll all be over soon. It's time for our family reunion.
Booyah!
Oh, no.
Wah, take that! Oh, and there's one more flame, of course. I saved it especially for you. Stay right there and put on your best terrified face, Luigi. This is game over.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah, no, 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 no. Oh, ah.
I'm gonna run right towards you. Ah!
Oh my gosh.
Instant death.
Wait a second. Wait. Cancel. Oh. Never mind.
Good night. I knew that they would do that. Yes, I'm going to restart from the last autosave. I actually figured that they would do the good night scene. Something that I'm going to do, I'll tell you guys as soon as I make it. Boo is very mad.
Ah, ah. Oh, no. Oh, oh.
Luigi's Mansion 3! Welcome to my new LP! Of Luigi's Mansion 3. I know you guys would be confused, but Luigi's Mansion 3 is the only game I would be able to LP. Not Luigi's Mansion and not Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. I have Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but I won't be able to LP it because I don't know how to LP my 3DS games.
Oh, huh? Good puppy. Uh-oh, puppy. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Whoa.
So I'll be right back because I have to do something with the fire.
Biggest chest in the world sitting right in front of me. What does DFW mean? Because without acting fire, it makes house condition and it also has to be and it says DFW no dragon.
Alright, I'm back. I was playing Wood into Fire. Now I'm going to return
To feel what?
to the game. So now I wouldn't have to worry about spoilers. But of course, this is not a spoiler. Well, actually, I won't say it because it is a slight spoiler. So I'm going to say it as soon as you see one. That fell. What is it for? We'll see. Oh, now I can say it. That you will see in a moment is a gem. And that means there are gems in this game. Polterpop wants us to follow it. We are in the basement. Donuts! If you try going this way, I don't think you would be able to. Because the Polterpop is letting us. It's like, please, go in this door. It's important. And then he wants us to go to the right. Nothing bad will happen if you go left. So now we go all the way. Yeah, and yeah, there'll be some spooky stuff. The Polterpop is letting us open this. And if you do, the Polterpop will always just jump out. I actually think it's pretty funny. It's a brand new Poltergust. And now the Polterpop is going to actually ship. The Polterpop is doing the tutorial. That's one. And then the next is press the R to. I should have just said what each of them are. Pressing A flashes the ghost. Pressing ZR sucks them in. I was so confused about how this wasn't working. And then ZL is glowing. That was in Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. But now there's a new feature. If you press ZL and ZR, you actually create a kind of explosion in the air that makes you jump. Remember that because I surely didn't. Comfortable with what you've learned? Yes. I was confused because most of the time I didn't even know that jumping existed. It's very useful. So now I'm finally going to be able to suck in the valuables that you have seen before, meaning this, for example. And yeah, it has a cooldown time, but the cooldown time isn't much. If you go in here, nothing much yet. Opening this briefcase, brings out more coins. X does nothing for now, but soon enough, there will be someone that you all will know because he is in Luigi's Mansion in every Luigi's Mansion game. But I think this will be the last time that he'll be there. So now, where the Polterpop is leading us to go is to the right. Going left wouldn't really do anything, but I'm going left anyways because there's some valuables. Meaning this gem, for example. I'm going to open this door, which I can't actually. I think you shut the watchers off. If you twist that, riches galore. Nothing. I was thinking something would happen.
Wow.
Nothing. Already getting some coins. And what I'm going to do, you'll see in a moment, is something that will make the game a bit harder. So I'm challenging myself like I did in Paper Mario: The Origami King. Huh. I'm gonna suck these towels.
Whoa.
Nothing. Gold bar. Got that. There's nothing I can do about these washing machines. Or... well, I saw something. That scared me! Now I'm gonna suck all of these in. More coins. I'll keep going. I'm not very interesting of a YouTuber. I would talk a lot, but yeah, I don't really know what much to talk about. I talk a lot in Super Mario 3D World about how excited I am for the game, but this game I wouldn't really have much to talk about because I'll be focusing throughout the game. And this door is now open.
Oh, yeah.
You can't really go in the elevator yet because of something you'll see soon enough in the game. I'm just not going in the elevator because it would be pretty worthless to do. Safe.
Wow.
Coins and checks and some other things.
Yeah, they fucked me up.
If you look through this crack, just a coin painting. How do I get there though? That's something I've been very confused for. Oh my. Boy, set off the fire extinguisher. Big chest. Remember these, because these big chests are actually very valuable. I think that fire extinguisher actually helps me.
Whoa!
Ah! Ah! You can't go onwards like this because Luigi will just sneeze. So it's like that it works. This gem, I don't know what to do with that gem.
Wow!
Because I've tried everything and yet nothing really works for me, and I have no idea how to do that gem, but I'll figure it out at some point. Now we're going to the first floor. And now this hotel is actually looking a bit different. And you'll see why.
Mario? Ah. Ah.
Yeah. Chill. The ghost actually knew he was there. Now I'm going to suck you in into a classic cartoon reference. Blech. But there's more. These ghosts are known as goobs. They're the common ghosts, and they are like Goombas. They're pretty weak enemies. Wait, I got it. If I can find the second one, that'd be nice. Second mode! Ha! Never mind. There are achievements as well. I love how the Polter Pup still shows you stuff.
Oh, yeah.
First time I've ever completed the ghost thing. And Luigi's so relieved. So this is where you automatically run now. But he does it every once in a while. If you try entering this telephone, this is what will happen.
I got
Nothing.
heckin' albatross.
I'm just playing golf with friends. Here's another mechanic that's not really new. You can aim with your poltergust, and if you blow towards that target, it will either destroy that target or just damage the target or something like that. Activate a switch of some sort as well.
Pull one, yay!
I think that's it. Well, pretty much. So after I hit the targets with these pumpkins, then I'll show you something cool that you guys might have already known. That's one of the cool things. What I did was like using the poltergust and going and spinning around in circles. So shooting all of these targets, I think, will give you a gem, and I failed to do this because I didn't know what those targets were for. And what you just saw, those glowing things, were actual, I think they were called diamonds. Either they were diamonds or just, that's what they called gems or something. No, they're not called gems. There's something, I don't think they're actually diamonds, because there are actual diamonds in this game. That gives you, I think, 500 coins. I destroyed all of the targets, but nothing happened. They just give me a lot of money, and I already have over 1,000 coins. Voila! I was so confused on that for a while, and then I figured out that's the LSDR. And if you, oh, and there's a key as well that you need. Flash this, it opens that kind of safe, and there's a gem. First gem, a diamond. That's not the actual diamond that I was thinking of. Nothing. Dang it. So I can't suck that key. Oh, simple. Just press X. Now I can go through the door. I'm going to show you guys this. The key actually gets absorbed to the lock. Whoa! Egad is stuck in the painting. I love how Luigi just muffles his mouth. It's like, whoop! And then he just covers his mouth. Egad. Luigi knows him very well. Mario does as well, but Mario barely ever sees Egad as much as Luigi does. And now the Polterpup is showing that we need to go through this door. I'm gonna suck this planted. Ah! That was it. So the Polterpup is now allowing us to go through that door, but first I'm gonna check this trash can. It's not really a trash can, it's really a paper bin. If you try to go onwards to the right, I think Polterpup will stop you. Nope, he won't. coins, crumpled paper.
Lord, fix my phone. Oh my.
Hello. Ow.
Heh, I love that part.
Aw.
I've been having the
When you try to go through the door, but then the stuff is in your way. That's what happens. You go in this room. Remember this room for later. That scared me, but there's a key.
Hello. Woo. Haha. Yes. Oh yeah.
There will be something else in this room at some point. But this is Helen Gravely's room as well. Her makeup room. Oh, dress.
Don't tell me. I think I played Mario Galaxy or I've seen Mario Galaxy.
He's talking about one of my favorite games. I have not gotten this gem ever,
Woohoo.
so that is something. I've never gotten that gem.
Hello.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Heh. Oh, nice try. Hiya! Now I sucked you both in. You get more money if you do that.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sucking in every wanted poster of Luigi. Because Luigi's not supposed to be wanted. He's supposed to be Roman free.
Wow.
Nothing.
That's the only thing I don't like.
That's needed for later. Just remember that it's there. And I'm going to be recording this for a while. Forget about... There are bosses in the game, so I am going to say, forget about me battling 2 bosses. I'm actually only going to fight 1. Yo, scared me! And he needs us to flash that safe. But first... Heh. Why? Why was I scared by just mice? I flashed one before. Piggy bank. Aim towards a target. I'm gonna aim towards Polterpup. Ah, come on. If you actually flashed it safe, that is actually what you need to do. Something really good. But first, I've not gotten this chest before. I'm gonna suck at this cloth. Never mind.
Oh no.
Alright, now I'm going to flash the safe. I was just collecting every month. Now, what's in that safe is a new attachment to the poltergeist.
Aha! Aha! Ho ho! Yeah! Let's do it!
Let's do it.
Ta-da!
It's called the Dark Light Matter attachment.
Oh yeah!
Heh, he's not as amazed by it as before. So he's wanting us to press X, and pressing X activates that Dark Light Matter. And you get tons of money. That was a spider. A Spidey Whitey. Ah, and if you flash any golden enemy, you get tons of riches. Luigi's Mansion 3 is actually, even though I say that it will be this, by meaning I'm going to say it right now, Luigi's Mansion is sort of easier than any other Luigi's Mansion game because they actually help you out through finding gems and by finding well, of course, rescuing toads, and also they make it easier by giving you something that will revive you. Alright, so now I'm going to rescue Egad. Egad is like pretty old for his age, but if it isn't Luigi, you are precisely the last person I'd expect to find here. Hold that thought. Now isn't the time to catch up. Well, what matters is you'll do nicely. Come on, Luigi. Get me out of here now. This hotel is filled to the brim with ghosts. Let's make a run for it.
No, Mario.
What was that? All of your friends have been captured. No. And you can't just abandon them here, you say. Luigi has gotten braver, because in Luigi's Mansion, The Dark Moon, he was always scared, and now he just wants to rescue everyone. He's sort of more brave, but jumps pretty easily. You're the same as ever, I see. A bit of a handful. Okay, I'm not thrilled about it, but I, Professor Elvin Gad, have an idea. First things first, Luigi. We have to get to my car. Will you take me there? Hey, the new Poltergust goo you're wearing. I called it GOO, but it's actually called Poltergust goo, and you'll see why in a moment. You're wearing. You took that out of my car, right? We've got to get back to the underground garage. Let's go. I love how the UK folk pronounce it. I still can't do anything with Y, and the Polterpop is going right down to the basement floor. But there's more. Hey, Luigi, take a look over there. Elevator. The elevator will get us to the garage in an instant. Let's hurry up before the ghosts find us. I'm not gonna hurry. I'm first going to suck in every wanted poster of myself, because I definitely need to. If you look through this crack, a mouse, and a gem, and a golden spider. Ha! Why were you stunned by that? Sorry, you guys. I just wanted to. I love his running animation. His mouth just dangles open and he just hurries to you. Hey, slow down! My little legs cannot catch up to you. And he's tuckered out. I'm just slowing down for you guys. I'm being very nice with him. You guys like, don't suck my glasses in. I need those to see. So now we're going into the elevator. The thing that I said I wasn't going to go into until now. Oh. Hey Luigi, look at that! It's money, and lots of it. Even with all the dangers here, I'm sure we agree that money is still important. The ghosts don't seem interested in grabbing it. What's the saying? You can't take it with you. You can't take it with you. Well, I definitely want it anyway. Keep your eyes peeled and grab as much as you can. You know what? While you're capturing ghosts and saving your friends, multitasking. I love that part as well. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to. Now I am going to... I have over 3,000 coins already. And I think there is a coin limit. And yet I've collected so many. We only have one button. Of all the... Someone has removed all of the elevator buttons. What's going on here? A mystery for later, I suppose. Go ahead and give that B1 button a push. There are 15 floors in this hotel. Actually, not 15, 17. 15 along with 2 basement floors. we're about to fight a boss. The boss isn't really too bad because it is the first boss after all. It didn't seem like any of your friends were trapped on the second floor with me. They must have been taken to one of the floors higher up in the hotel, which means, yeah, we're going to need those elevator buttons. It's going to be something I'm going to be very crazy with at some point. Check this trash can, because I didn't before. Dead. Dead mice. You guys just laughing at my misfortunes. Sorry, didn't mean to. Gem. Another gem.
I did it. Ho-ho.
I did it.
I got 3 gems. Oh, come on. Sorry, you guys. I always apologize, but still. There he is. Steward. You guys just running. Steward is just going to carry briefcases and throw them at me. He has 250 health, but he's really easy.
You are going to get sucked into my poltergeist immediately.
Steward is actually pretty much behind me. I can't do anything with minus, surprisingly. Yeah! Darn it. I was close. Only 4 health left. He doesn't really do anything different. He just carries a briefcase and tries to throw it at you. That's all he does. Goodbye. I'm gonna grab my hat before I get sucked in. And you get 2 elevator buttons. And the 2 elevator buttons are floors 1 and 5.
Catty.
Oh, those are definitely the elevator buttons. I never would have guessed a ghost had taken them. But there are only 2. Maybe there are other ghosts out there with the rest of the buttons. No matter, let's go to my car. I've got something very interesting that I want to show you.
Oh. Oh.
And the poltergeist's like, please come with me. Us, I mean, not me. Oh, sorry. I think my frame rate has now dropped. So I guess you guys saw a broken boss fight. I didn't know my battery was that low.
Oh.
I love Luigi jaw dropping. He's like, that is awesome looking. I'm so surprised.
Wow. Oh. Ooh. Wow.
Welcome to my lab. This is another of my brilliant inventions, a portable laboratory. That it's dirty, safe, and air conditioned. I always knew I'd need this one day. Good thing I brought it along with me, right? You want to know what I'm doing in this hotel? It's a bit of a long story, but in short, I was tricked. I got an invitation from someone claiming to own this hotel. They said they had a precious collection of ghosts gathered from all over the world. No self-respecting ghost researcher would pass up on such an appealing offer. Obviously, I accepted their invitation, but when I arrived, the invitation was only a ruse. They captured me and took my precious ghost collection. Ugh, that includes all those ghosts you worked so hard to catch for me before in Dark Moon. Even King Boo, losing him really got under my skin. He's my favorite. I bet he was annoyed. What? They released King Boo? Ugh, that hotel owner. What has she done? Luigi, you're our only hope. Against all odds, without any hesitation, and at any cost. Get my ghost collection back. And speaking of ghost collections, why don't you give me all of the ghosts you've captured so far? Which was only the Goobs and Steward. I've captured more than 5. Alright, keep on catching those ghosts. And be sure to come back to the lab. I'll set up the gallery so that you can view the ghosts that you've captured. Wow. What's with that look, Luigi? Am I forgetting something important? Oh, that's right. I forgot about saving your friends and family. Completely and totally forgot. Forgot this? To find ghosts and your friends, you'll need to explore this hotel. To help you out, I'll give you one of my greatest inventions yet. I call it the Virtual Boo, VB for short. That is an Easter egg to the virtual reality headset.
Got it.
Well, it doesn't work like the virtual reality headset. It's just a map and such. You'll see. It's a state-of-the-art virtual reality device fitted with a fancy red screen. Really cutting-edge stuff, and red is all the rage, you know? Including the fact that King Boo said that he was gonna cover the whole Mario Kingdom red at one point. In Dark Moon.
Wow.
Just wait until I finish the marketing materials on this. It'll fly off the shelves. Hehehe. You can use the VB to communicate with me at any time. Hey, maybe we can test out the communication system later. Press plus to look into the VB. It'll display your current objective for you too. It's quite useful. Oh, and I have one more thing to give you. The very first thing you need to do is install this elevator tracker inside the elevator for me, okay?
Got it. Nice.
As for what it is, I'll tell you later. Go on and get it installed. Head for the elevator. I'm counting on you, Luigi. You can't go to the shop icon right now. That will be used later. Next time in Luigi's Mansion 3, Almost a Dark Moon. We are going to the 5th floor, along with exploring more of this hotel. See you guys then. I'm very excited to go through this whole LP, and it will take me, and I know how many videos it will take me. It will probably take me a bit less or a bit more than how many videos I'm betting it will take me. Which I will say will be probably 30, or a bit less or a bit more. It's not going to be like Paper Mario the Origami King. See you guys next time.